That was fucking...
That's the best dude. We're getting the blood fakey, 100%. Teddy C.
Beautiful work.
So we're here to celebrate this dude that's been working at NHS since 1985. Yeah, 85. So I met Dave first. He was just started. He just started screening. And I met him in the old warehouse of the old spot at 4401 SoCal. And then we actually got to skate together in 1986 at the vert ramp in Corlitas, right? And had a super soft orange coping.
Yeah, the toilet.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, like, the thing that I admire about you is, remember when we had that little book club in the core meeting years ago? We read this book called Checklist Manifesto.
Yes.
And you read that, and you were the first one of all of us to, like, start putting it to work, like using it, information.
I bought it for people. I've actually given that book to people.
Yeah. But bench screens, direct to, veneer, like you've done so much over the years to elevate, our production. And Dave told me a story recently. He went back east to go see an auto race, and it was during some crazy weather, so he got major delays. He even said that in one of the flights, the turbulence was so bad, he was just like, can this plane just go down already? I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. And somebody bounced out of their chair across the aisle, a girl who wasn't seatbelted in.
Yeah, she was on her knees. But...
So it was a nightmare. There was tons of, obviously all the travelers, flight delays. He was at, what airport were you at?
Dallas.
In Dallas, right? Already a hectic airport. And there was tons of people just pissed off because they missed their flights were canceled. And
It was like worse than Costco. It was nuts.
Worse than Costco.
It was gnarly.
And he was at getting food at a restaurant, and everybody was just super mean to all the employees. And Dave he gave them all a tip, gave all the servers a tip after that. So even though sometimes, the first time I met him, like, this Harley Flanagan from Cro-Mags looking dude wants to kick somebody's ass.
Sorry.
But he's got that big heart, man. So, hey, Dave, it's been great working with you, man.
I just asked Dave when he started working for me. A long time ago. I had hair, I think, at that time. Lots of it, yeah.
Big ugly beard.
Dave's been an interesting experience in my life. It's been a long time. He's probably responsible for me losing a lot of hair. I've kind of gone through life not looking in the rearview mirror. And fortunately, Dave kind of cleaned up after me like the guy in the parade with a bucket and cleaning the shit up after the circus.
That's me.
All those boards that are in there is because of Dave. Dave cleaned up everything I threw away. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this fantastic collection of boards. So thank you for that. I don't think I've ever thanked you for that. Yeah, Dave brought in a couple kids. It's a nightmare. He's got a grandkid over here, which is pretty cool. Really cute kid. But it's been a long time. It's been really good having Dave around. I don't have to worry about anything. And Jeff was mentioning screening. In the 70s, I was trying to figure out how to screen the kicks and the tails of the boards. And I went to a ski factory to see how they screen stuff. And this is the guy that figured out how to do it. Eventually he got it down and got the concaves and everything in. It's a pretty cool deal. And there's a whole bunch of those stories that he's done. He's been very good, and he's a really good guy, and he's got a really good family. And I really am happy that he's been here for 40 years, and thank you.
Very well.
Talk in a second. All right, Dave, so we got something. We got two things to present to you. First one is this plaque right here.
Oh, okay. What do you do? You gotta hold that.
So, I'll read it out. It says the Dave Freil Manufacturing Room, dedicated summer 2025 in honor and recognition of Dave's outstanding contributions to skateboard product creation since 1985. He's got his double X from his car. And there's a quote from Dave on here that we've all heard a few times. It says, "When you cut me open, I bleed classic dots." I got one more thing. And we got a 3D Dave Freil Pro model, courtesy of Jeff Harper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
Wow. That's crazy.
Don't drop it now.
You want to say something? My bad.
Do you want to say something? Yes.
Well, obviously I'm speechless. But wow, man, it's been an amazing 40 years, right? It happened in the blink of an eye, and I just want to make sure that I am showing up tomorrow. Don't change the code or my office.
I hope that's
I
it, bud.
definitely want to get back in here. So, and it's been a really fun ride with all the different artists and different people that I've gotten to work with along the way and stuff. And I really appreciate the time spent with a lot of different people that have put up with all of my talking, and you can clearly see that my hair is raising on my arm right now. It's like, I don't know what to do other than thank you, Richard, very much. Thank you, Tim Primarda, Keith Meek for hiring me, teaching me screen printing over the years. Yeah, Meeker or Primarda or everyone, but yeah, that moment, luckily my mom is the one who let me know that it was expanding, and I came to get a team box, and I hit up Tim, and he was like, "Are you going to turn pro someday?" And I thought, I'd probably have a longer career if I started working here. And at 17 years old, I'm so thankful I thought that. So, and then to be able to save all this stuff and see Jimmy go through his situations and be able to save all those things for everybody to continue the legacy for NHS Anchor Skateboards and Jeff Kendall. I mean, everyone. So thank you all for being here, and thank you, Rich, for 40 great years, and I appreciate this. I made these kids working here, and now they're making kids working here. So, again, thank you.
Before you, Dave, you can hold them both. Yeah.